Hello, this is Dr. Stanley Lang, and welcome to this presentation. If you have hypertension and you have stress, this will be of probable interest to you. I wanted to tell you a story about a patient that I saw today that has been having stress-related hypertension for some time, and it's slowly getting better because the patient's stress is being managed more effectively. Now, when medical students are taught about the condition of hypertension, they're taught that in the previous generations that high blood pressure was thought to be related to stress and tension, hence the term hypertension. But then it was determined or decided or concluded that this is more of a biochemical problem and not related to stress, so to speak. And so the ideas of how to control high blood pressure evolved, and the attention on stress reduction basically vanished during the last several decades. Now, during the 1980s, the late 1980s, there was a renewed interest in stress reduction as a way to prevent heart disease. And it was discovered at that time that when you paid attention to stress reduction, it also had a positive effect on blood pressure. The issue is, how can you best reduce stress, and what's the evidence, the best evidence that it makes any difference? And the best evidence, I believe, that is simple to understand is called the Rosetta Effect, which is named after Roseto, Pennsylvania, which is a place where there was a dramatically lower risk of heart disease in a whole community where stress was markedly diminished because of how the people lived. And it's a really neat story, but the point is that a low stress lifestyle, even by a whole community, will reduce the incidence of disease in that whole community. And so these are the principles that I try to include when I talk to patients or counsel them about how to address their high blood pressure issues and their heart disease risk issues. So the approach that we use is a whole person health approach, sometimes called holistic approach. And the way that we do this is with attention to physical, emotional, and spiritual resources all at the same time. And this is very, very effective in lowering the effect of stress on whatever the condition might be. So whether it's high blood pressure, whether it's weight gain, whether it's diabetes, or other emotional conditions, this effect of paying attention to body, mind, and spirit all at the same time is much more effective than just doing one of those things. So as an example, it's a very simple way to integrate these simple things on a daily basis is for the physical part of stress reduction is to take a 30-minute vigorous walk every day. That has a powerful stress reducing effect as well as cardioprotective effect for other reasons. The second thing, the emotional area, what I wrote here is to do the go the extra mile strategy. And this comes from the words of Jesus when he gave some instructions to his followers on how to approach situations where where demands were placed on them, and rather than getting angry, he counseled them to go the extra mile, to do more for people than is expected of you. And when you go out of your way to do more for people, and you do it from a free heart, that has a very emotionally healing effect on the body, and it really decreases stress. And then the third thing, in the spiritual realm, 30 minutes of prayer every day. Now, everybody that I know has 30 minutes to pray every day, although most people feel like they don't when they first encounter the idea, but everybody really does have that 30 minutes if they put that as a higher priority. So these are just three simple ideas of how you would integrate the three areas, body, mind, and spirit, in trying to decrease stress. And if you do this, it will have a very powerful effect on your cardiovascular system. It will dramatically decrease heart disease risk. Blood pressure will come down by doing these things and other strategies. And finally, if you're interested in this kind of an approach, then I would like to give you access to a much more comprehensive stress reduction strategy that you can access by clicking on the link below or on this video that lets you use our online academy for 7 days free, so you can check it out to see if it's a good fit for you. So hope you found this helpful and that you will take action to decrease stress in your life, because stress kills. I wish you well. God bless, and have a great day.